2 outs, balls hit to the left fielder, and you guys can see what happens.
Oh.
So as you watch it, left fielder missteps, loses his balance, hits off of him. LSU scores 2 to tie the game. And just like that, changes everything. And then later on in that same inning.
No, it was earlier.
No, later on that same inning, then LSU got the base hit off the second baseman's glove, goes into the outfield, and Arkansas is eliminated just like that. And LSU's going back to the World Series title game. Now, I feel so much for the left fielder because it kills you inside, right? You know he's putting his best effort. He didn't have the best read to start, and then you lose your footing, and it happens.
Yeah.
Right? And you feel for him. That's a part of the game. But the play that people aren't talking about enough would be earlier that inning.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Zach, I want you to pull this up. Why? This could have ended the game for Arkansas. It was a double play opportunity. And Arkansas decided to throw the ball to third base. And the reason why I'm showing it from this angle, Zach, if you could freeze it. Oh, no, there we go. Yeah, keep going. So I want you to freeze it now. So you can't.
Tailor-made.
So here's the thing. Typically, double play ball, and it's a 2-run game. So teaching moment, right? First and second, that runner going from second to third means absolutely nothing to Arkansas. If you go through the routine and go, hey, double play ball, where are you going? You're going second, trying to go to first. If you do that, you're going to have a chance to turn it. And why? If you don't believe me, Zach, do you see the runner at all in this photo?
No, I don't.
So now roll the clip a little bit more. So then you can see him in motion now, but that ball's already to third base. So I want you to go back a little bit more. And this is why I'm talking about when moments get big. And this is the reason why you are taught, and it's so repetitive over and over and over again, is not because it's fun to do. And you're going to have mistakes like this that pop up, right? Because instinctually, there is a chance and a time where the shortstop's going to throw the ball to third base, right? It's a 1-run game. It's a tie game. You know, there's certain places you can say, but in that situation for me, 100% a double play ball. I don't even care if the game's tied. You are going to second base. Why? You get 2 outs, the inning's over, right? And for Arkansas, roll it again, Zach, and then pause it. Right? Bang. If your first movement now is going to second base, and just like that, you can turn the double play. Arkansas is going to live to play one more day.
Yep.
And again, this isn't trying to put blame on players or the shortstop, but I know he's thinking about that play, right? And when you look at what happens in a baseball game, the team that fundamentally executes in those moments are going to win the game. And unfortunately for Arkansas, a moment where they could have turned 2 to end it, and then they still got given another opportunity. And then unfortunately what happened with the left fielder, that happens. LSU makes the most of it, and they move on just like that. And it's a gut-wrenching situation.
I like what Brooks says here. He said, this is why you go over situations in your head before each batter.
You have to.
Yeah. I mean, 1 out, and you're communicating with your other teammates, right? Like, what are we doing in this situation? And so clearly lack of communication here on this particular play.
Well, and also this is why you don't even have to communicate with the other players. It's nice when you're checking in like, hey, we're rolling it, we're doing it, right?
Yeah,
That's the sign.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
But the other big part of this whole thing is this is why when you practice in every situation and you hear players talk about before the at-bat, you're sitting there going through your checklist. You know, when I played first base, different position, right? Obviously. But I'm going, okay, runner on first and third. All right, what's the situation here? Ball that's hit hard right to me. Oh, if the ball's hit where it's going to my left, right? And I'm playing first base. So if I'm doing this and I'm holding the runner on, the ball goes back. Sorry, it looks, yeah. The ball goes back like I'm going towards where I'm going towards the foul line, right? I'm thinking, all right, ball's hit, going towards the bag. I'm touching the base first and throwing the second. Anything that leads me to the right, I'm getting rid of it and trying to get back. Like you have the thought of what you want to do and every possibility of what it is before you do it. Because what happens when you get caught up in the moment your instincts are going to take over one way or another. But when you practice to tell yourself subconsciously, you're going to make the play if you're more prepared, right? Don't we feel better when we're more prepared?
Yeah,
overall?
and I mean, you want to talk about gut wrenching, for the shortstop. Aloy is a Golden Spikes finalist.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
That's why I think even for Arkansas fans, it's even more gut wrenching, because it's like, it's one thing if it's, the freshman, the sophomore that, makes the mental mistake, but you're sitting there and you're like, man, that guy, he's going to be a first round pick this year. He's a Golden Spikes Award finalist, which goes to the best amateur college player each year. So he's top 3. It's just you feel for him, because I know, obviously left fielder's going to be thinking about that for a long time, but I'm sure that play will sit with him for a very, very long time.
And baseball is a thing where the game is so damn hard, but the message is simple. If you execute better than the other team, you're going to win a lot of ball games. You hit, you pitch, you play catch, and you execute that way, you win games.